Hello everyone, from my home to yours. It's wonderful to be with you tonight as I channel someone very special. And as you can see, I have had to resort to, being a blonde tonight because unfortunately the gorgeous wig that was prepared for me in that beautiful photo shoot was done by Michelle Bush, and she lives in Wellington and I'm in Christchurch. So tonight you just got to put up with this mug, but I have put the red lippy on specially for you. And so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I should be saying tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be, well, you'll just have to wait to find out who I'm going to be. But first of all, a big shout out to Tanya Drever and Rochelle Rose from Wing It Productions. Thank you guys for making this opportunity. Eventually we will get this opportunity to perform this wonderful show that is still a little bit hush-hush. We will wait to launch it at the appropriate date. It was to be, June, July, which would have been in a few months. We would have been going into rehearsals. But yes, that is not to be. So next year, 2021, we will be enjoying this wonderful production. So tonight, who am I going to be? Well, I think I've got a little song that pretty much introduces it. And as it unfolds, I will be immersing myself in embodying this woman. Bear with me. For almost 40 years she was a minstrel girl, singing for her supper in the throngs. And in that time her world had been a minstrel world, and the history of her life is in her songs. Gay songs, sad songs, good songs, bad songs, new songs, old songs, shy songs and bold songs, dusk songs, dawn songs, show must go on songs, ever so smart songs, and oh my broken heart songs. She had so many songs, we don't know what to do except to sing a few of them for you. Would you like to hear? You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me want you, and all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But there were times, dear, you made me feel so bad. You made me sigh for, I didn't want to tell you, I didn't want to tell you. I think you're grand, that's true. Yes, I do indeed, I do, you know I do. I don't care what happens, let the whole world stop. As far as I'm concerned, you'll always be the top, 'cause you know you made me love you. Oh, do it again. I may cry, oh, but do it again. My lips just ache to have you take the kiss that's waiting for you. You know if you do, you won't regret it. Come and get it all. No one is near. I may cry, no, 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 but no one will hear. trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Sing, sing, sing went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him I fell. Chug, chug, chug went the motor. Bump, bump, bump went the brake. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings. When he smiled I could feel the car shake. He tipped his hat and took a seat. I said he hoped he hadn't stepped upon my feet. He asked my name, I held my breath. I couldn't speak because he scared me half to death. Buzz, buzz, buzz went the buzzer. Plop, plop, plop went the wheels. Stop, stop went my heartstrings. As he started to leave, I took hold of his sleeve with my hand, and as if it were a plan, he stayed on with me, and it was grand just to stand with his hand holding mine till the end of the line. Yeah, I think I might have to have a lie down now. It's been a while since I belted like that. It's been quite happening in lockdown. Probably my neighbours are very thankful for that. I think I need a wee drink right now. It's Saturday night. Happy Saturday night. So have you guessed? Have you guessed who I am channeling? Of course, there was a movie that recently came out, what was it, late last year, with Renee Zellweger. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am channeling Judy Garland, the wonderful Judy Garland. And I was so fortunate the last couple of years to tour New Zealand in a wonderful one-woman show called Songs for Nobodies. Maybe you saw it. And in it, I portrayed different singers like Edith Piaf, which I know some of you thought maybe my photo was Edith Piaf. I love Stockard Channing because she is fabulous. She's a wonderful actress. But no, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Judy Garland. And in this show, Songs for Nobodies, I did play Judy for a moment in one of the monologues that I played. And this particular night, I played in the show. What happens this particular night, there's a woman who's working in a bathroom in Manhattan, as they did back then, and actually, in fact, they still do it now. There'll be a woman down in the ladies' bathroom waiting to hand you a hand towel or spritz you with perfume or perhaps even sew the hem of your dress, and you just tip them. What a job. But anyway, somebody's got to do it. And in this particular night, B. Appleton, and I'm sharing about my broken heart, and in walks Judy Garland. And this particular night happened to be when Judy had just done her wonderful performance at Carnegie Hall. My wonderful friend Mark Lippman gave me this. He said, Ali, do you want this? I was going to just chuck it out. He loves Judy Garland. I'm sure he had another copy somewhere at home. And here it was, Sunday, April 23rd at 8:30 p.m., Carnegie Hall, the most wonderful Carnegie Hall. I just love that place. You imagine waiting in the wings to go out on stage. It would be quite incredible. And Judy had a full house that particular night. And it was a really wonderful, wonderful performance. And so I'm going to sing a song that I sang as Judy Garland in... I'm multitasking here. Where's my tech stuff when I need it? My wonderful tech. You know, I usually have my wonderful lighting and sound, but that's all right. I am it tonight. I'm well and truly a one-woman show. And so this particular night, Judy Garland, and this is with Richard Merritt on piano. Thank you, Richard, for this wonderful arrangement. So here I am, ladies and gentlemen, Carnegie Hall. The crowd is cheering. Oh, to wish, to dream. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be fine? There, when you met me, it was just one of those things, but don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. Everybody's love me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, happy together, won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money. I'm with you, baby, I'm with you, rain or shine. I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you, come rain or come shine. As a mountain deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true. Gonna be true if you let me. Let me, let me, let me, let me, let me love you. Let me love you. Come rain or come shine. Happy together, happy together. Won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money. I'm with you, baby, I'm with you, baby, I'm with you always, come rain or shine. How are you going? Have you had to turn down your volume? Sorry about that. So here I am sitting in my little music area at home. Oh boy. Judy Garland, I mean, how did she do it? Well, we know she did have a little bit of help through the circumstances of her life. But what a life. Liza Minnelli, her fabulous daughter. And I have to say, in this production that we will be doing next year, I'm in wonderful company with John Hunter as director and Mark Dorrell as musical director. So Mark Dorrell will be fantastic and John is just an absolute angel. So I think between us and the cast that we're putting together, it's going to be absolutely very exciting. And many people ask me, you know, how do you change the vocal sound to create the different women that I play? You know, because I've enjoyed channeling Doris Day, who has that beautiful "Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me." So a very sweet sound. And then you've got Maria Callas, the operatic sound, Patsy Cline, the country, crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. So, you know, just a different placement in the voice. And Edith Piaf, well, you're helped immensely by the French, you know, accent, the French language. Non, rien, rien, non, je ne regrette rien. So you can hear I'm very much using my nose. And I also teach singing. So I'm very fascinated by, you know, when a person turns up and they sing a certain way, a lot of it's to do with the makeup of their face. their nose, the size of their mouth, their echoing chambers around in their cheeks and the forehead. And so it's really fascinating. I'm teaching a singing lesson right now, aren't I? Well, no, it's fascinating to work out. I look at a woman's face like Judy Garland, I think, where's the sound coming from? Like Barbara Streisand, one of my great icons. If she'd had a nose job, she would have lost a lot of her wonderful resonating qualities. So we've got to embrace what we have and work with it. So with Judy, you can tell that big vibrato. And some of you may not know exactly what a vibrato is. Well, a vibrato is that kind of, you don't really want to call it a tremolo, but if I sing a note, ah, you can hear that little slightly waver. Now, some people have a really fast vibrato, ha. Some people have a slow vibrato, ha. I'm just trying to slow it down. Well, Judy Garland, what I love about her vibrato, it's a very rich, vibrant vibrato, which is not always even. It was a kind of a, like, okay, shall I demonstrate? Oh no, I won't yet, I'll wait. But say if I go back to the previous song, I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. So you can hear that big, slowed down vibrato, and that's how I kind of try and get her voice. I just work on that vibrato, and there's some lovely little, I want to call them blemishes, but they're beautiful blemishes. You know, she's got that little gravelly sound that comes from the throat. Nowadays, of course, we call that a fried sound, and it's not necessarily good. You hear a lot of Americans, you know, California, they talk with this fried sound, and I'm noticing a lot of Kiwis talk like this now, especially teenagers. That means they're not on the voice, and so it means that their voice can get very, very tired. So when you come across a singer that you've got to impersonate, like I had to impersonate Billie Holiday, southern trees bear strange fruit. It was very fried, so I had to make sure I had a lot of air coming from my diaphragm, that wonderful muscle that allows us to breathe fully, which of course nowadays we need to be breathing fully in order to get out of that flight or fight that a lot of us are in these unsettling times. So the diaphragm is brilliant for breathing. So anyway, so Judy Garland. So there's a really famous song that I thought I'd just demonstrate the different vocal styles and sounds that you can create with a famous Judy Garland song. So if I was to sing as me, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. So that's my natural voice. And then if I was to sing as an opera singer with a classical sound, somewhere, no, I have to go higher for that sound. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's me singing with a classical sound. If I was to sing like, who shall I, a jazz singer. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. So I'm doing lots of little turns and dips and to get that jazz kind of pop sound. And of course, one of my favorite singers, as I'm sure is one of yours as well, is Eva Cassidy. Did a beautiful version of it, where she actually changed the melody. And so forth. So that's a beautiful treatment of a really famous song. And then if I was to channel Judy Garland singing this song, we would be going, which of course she made famous in The Wizard of Oz. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbows, why, oh, why can't I? And that for me was I took myself to that place where Judy was just in the last days of her life. So Judy Garland, I really, really look forward to bringing your presence, your mana, your deliciousness to the stage in 2021. Thank you to Wing It Productions for your bravery for launching this production, and to you, our audience, we look forward to seeing you there, and we really appreciate the support of Boosted. You are awesome guys who are giving Wing It Productions $1,000 towards pre-production costs, and also to Wing It, yes, to help with those costs, so with your help as well. So thank you. I hope you've had a lovely Saturday night with me, and go on to have a beautiful evening. Cheers, everyone. To Judy Garland.